doesn't make it the truth. Because one man said, no, that's not the way it is. He was right. And that's what happens today. Millions follow a church, a religion, and they say, this is the way. And a handful like yourself say, no, it's not the way. And it's not. And that's what we learn about something. This is a beautiful lesson to learn. The entire corporate power structure, the organization, that which was millions of people all over the world said, yes, this is right. One man stood and said, no, it's not. And he had the truth. So just because a lie is believed by millions does not make it the truth. And that's a very important thing. Very, very important thing. So basically then, you are what you think. What do you think? And this is the problem. You want to look at your problem? You want to look at your problem around the earth and around the world? Do you know why? Do you know why you feel rotten? Do you know why you get those nightmares? Do you know why you feel the way you do inside yourself? Because of the fact that people who believe in devils and demons and hell live in fear and actually experience those things. And then they take those things out on other people. And the devils and the demons and hells that they believe in actually manifest within themselves, and they act like that. And it's all over the world, and it comes in the same place that the degrading of women came. It comes from the same place that the violence against women came. It comes from church. It comes from religion. And remember what Jehoshua the Christ said, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. He knew the truth. They had him in prison, but he was free. They lived a lie. They were free, but they were in prison. And that's the way it is today. You can't invent truth. You've got to discover it. Remember we were talking about the scientists. We were talking about what does the scientist do? The scientist does an experiment. But he's not looking for something to come out the way he wants it to come out. He's looking for the truth. Whatever way it goes. If he's a person of science, whatever way it comes out, whatever it is, that's the truth. But see, there are barriers that have prevented us from having the truth, and the barriers are the mountains of lies that have been poured on us by the system. And that's what Isaiah said, woe unto you that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. Here's Galileo, here's the church. They put darkness for light, and light for darkness. It's exactly what's being said. You'll never know truth. Let me quote something from the Bhagwan. You will never know truth if you are a Christian, or a Jew, or a Hindu, or a Buddhist. Your very membership in one of those organizations will keep you blind. When you identify yourself as one of those, you're saying, I'm a so-and-so, I was born that way, I'm raised that way, and I know the truth. But Bhagwan says, once you drop the ideas of the system that you're attached to, then you'll find truth within and without. How true that is. How true that is. But the society and the church, they all depend on lies. And this is what we were talking about you and about your life and about my life. And that is, I think we should, and that is the child. We've been talking a lot about the child within and about Ishmael and the things that we've learned, but the child. And you as a child. The child has no defense. No defense. Even Galileo could say, okay, I did it. The child doesn't know. The child is helpless. They have got to learn whatever you teach them because they depend on you. Without your teaching, they can't survive. And with whatever you teach them, it can be something that somebody else told you that's a lie. They have got to obey it because you said it, and they are totally dependent on you. They cannot do anything on their own. So whatever you say them. See, they can't survive without you. And so what do? They believe you. And you know what? That's the way all of us went through church. We couldn't survive without the church. So we believed them. Why? Because they were right? No, because we had to. Because we had to survive. We had to go to heaven. So we believed them and we all went to hell. Right here.